Hi folks, Vance McCoy with Housing Partners Incorporated, Comfort Solutions HVAC. Today we're here at the Crab Orchard Care Center, and we are now back into the heavy part of this construction foundation renovation project. As you can see, we have already started to cut out the interior floor of the building in preparation to start bringing in all of our big rock that we'll use to fill internally in this area inside the building here, so we can pour a concrete monolithic slab and foundation. As you can see, there's been a lot of damage done to the building over the years. This building is approximately 100 years old. Started out as an old church. Over the years, many different uses that it had. But the Crab Orchard Care Center owns the building now. They're a nonprofit. They do food bank and medical clinic type situation. So the needs of the community is pretty vital. So that's the reason why we have come here to fix this building, put this building back in a level position. We've already been for the last 2 weeks jacking the building back up into level, trying to get it as close to its original condition of level, many years ago. But what we've done is we've come in and cut out all the floor joists. We have all of our bearing weight shifted to our cribbage and dunnage on the outside. So now all this internal that you see will pick up all the wood material, because you never ever bury wood because it will rot and leave a void. But we'll end up leaving the plastic down and filling this with about a 2-inch to 3-inch rock. Then what we'll do is cap it with some fines. We'll put all of 6 mil black plastic over top of that. Then we'll end up taking our 1/2-inch rebar and putting it all in the external perimeter of the foundation, all across the top of the slab, so that we make this a very strong structural concrete foundation. So as you'll see over the next couple days, as we continue to progress through this, we'll start bringing in the rock, and as we stand on the platform that was originally the building, we're going to end up coming in and just slowly walking backwards as we fill this with gravel. So stay tuned, watch us as we progress, and we'll be right back after these commercial messages. And we're back. In this segment, you're going to see where we have already started to bring the gravel fill into the building. This morning, we actually got here early and have taken out about another 1/3 of the floor system. Nathan is actually working on this side of the building this morning, pulling out all the rotten rim joist and sill plate, trying to rebuild that with some pressure treated wood, because our concrete is actually going to flow underneath that wall there to support it with this foundation. As you can see, we've put in our T-post, we've got our welded wire fence, our plastic going up against there. This is used basically to create a barrier between our gravel fill and where I need the footing to form that'll have all of our steel rebar and stuff down in here to actually get the unit to basically be the monolithic foundation pour. So we'll end up filling the gravel up to our desired level. Then we'll cut these posts off about 3 inches below the top of the concrete. We'll tie a number 4 1/2-inch steel rebar to that, and then we'll bend steel rebar over and then push it out, let it form down into this stem wall footing position. I've held this off about 12-14 inches in some places. We'll end up putting 2 number 4 rebar horizontal around the building. So a lot of work going on today. By the end of the day, we should have this all filled up, back up to this last 1/3. So we'll bring in about another 3 dump truck loads of gravel, get this leveled out. Then once we get it leveled to the desired height that we want, we'll put a thin layer of crush and run material over it, put more black plastic over top of that. That black plastic is used to keep the wicking of the moisture from coming up through the concrete slab. One rule that you must always remember is untreated wood can never come in contact with a masonry product. The reason why you don't want untreated wood coming into contact with a masonry product is because cement brick, all that type of material always retains moisture. So what will happen is that moisture that's absorbed into the concrete product will always transfer into that untreated wood, and it'll eventually rot out. So all of the untreated wood that was our rim joists and our foundation plate, all that over 100 years is rotted out and destroyed. So we're replacing it with pressure treated material and backfilling in here, and by the time we're done today, we'll just about have about 2/3 of the building done. Tomorrow we'll come in, finish that up. So tomorrow afternoon we should have all of the internal gravel fill in. Then we'll go finish up all of our replacement of mud sills and rim joists and sole plates, and then start getting ourselves prepared for pouring the concrete probably next week around Tuesday or Wednesday or so. So stay tuned. We'll be back after these commercial breaks.